Hello there, everybody. It is me, No Name Moments of Spore, and today I am being joined by
Enderminion.
yes, and I'm back. Well, we're back, I should say. Have you been? I thought you were probably on one of these episodes, right? Or at
No,
least yeah, not even a two.
no,
Oh,
no.
okay.
You did ask me to participate in one of these like 3 months ago.
Yeah, but didn't happen.
No.
So yeah. Well, anyways, yeah, 3 months ago is probably about when I ran into recording difficulties too, or just recording or struggles with continuing to do recordings. Um,
Yep.
yeah. Anyways, yeah. Back with Rule of Waves 3. This will be episode 100. And Germany has joined the war after the Italian fleet has been sunk and mine has been mined. Um, I cannot afford the current monthly balance for particularly long. I think I gotta cut my research down to nothing for hopefully only like 3 months. I'm trying to get stuff out. I'm trying to get stuff out. I think I halt those destroyers just to save a little bit. I need these carriers back though. And I've got two carriers in rebuild because I need the anti-aircraft guns, the radar-directed anti-aircraft guns. And then yeah, Foudre still gotta go in two at some point to get them. But that's not right now. I'm doing those one at a time. Oh yeah, I did lose a CVL that last battle too.
How tragic.
So, they're all active. I gotta go into air groups now, and I really gotta start adding aircraft everything else. So Russian boat doesn't actually have a full air complement, which means it's letting me put medium bombers aren't no. Um, she is not jet capable, so I will put more dive bombers. I don't think I can make them night capable. Um, yeah. I'll sign float or aircraft squadron names later. Um, I'll have to find out which two squadrons went down with Louver. So copy the air group on that, paste it there, paste it there, and then actually change role in the fighters, make them night capable. I need night capable fighters. Because those were night airstrikes that knocked out my carrier.
Impressive.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I need some night cap. So that'll be the light carriers providing that. Um,
Yeah, that's one of the reasons I go for all heavy jet fighters when those become available is because they can be night capable.
yeah. Whereas the lights just can't. So Jan and Le Havre need aircraft on them. And this is why I'm like, oh god, my monthly balance is gonna be awful. I'm really hoping that at some point soon, they can just give me a naval budget increase. But I don't know. I need aircraft at Dunkirk. Activate Dunkirk. Um, I'll activate. Do I have one at Cherbourg? I do. There we go. Activate Cherbourg. Brest is where I could see combat. Skip Saint Nazaire and go La Rochelle. Those will be the air bases I activate. Um, and actually, I probably need to activate the ones along the Austrian coast, the captured Austrian coast. So airbase Zara, Spalato, and Pola, because that sea is going to be a major. No, Pola's there, so Cataro. Activate those. Because that sea is going to be a major spot for future actions. All right. So Dunkirk. Okay. Oh, map white. What the? For the waves? What's going on with the map? That was weird. Oh, what are my aircraft types doing? Yeah, light jet fighter request in progress. Okay. Okay. I think I'm gonna need. I'm gonna need to just seriously keep the amount of aircraft I'm going to air with each airbase small. So naval patrol aircraft. I think medium bombers, but not many. Do I add? I might add regular fighters, though it is a jet
Regular
fighter age.
fighters are pretty dubious at air bases.
That's fair. Light jets at air bases.
No, fighters in general, I mean.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, okay. I think that's what I'll do, because I need to keep air costs down. I'll paste that at each of the air groups, or each of the air bases I just activated. So they're there. Paste that at Brest. Hopefully I can get more aircraft in the future, but it's like everything's so expensive right now. Berserk. Paste the air group there. Paste the air group at those locations. But in this case, I'm gonna set night capable on these guys. That really seemed to help out the Italians a lot there. I think that'll matter more in the Adriatic. Okay. Okay, I think that's the airbase management done. So I need to rename all current squadrons, unfortunately. Okay, so what am I missing? So one, two, no squadron 6, so I think squadron 6 probably got sunk. 12, 13's missing, so 13 went down with the trip. So I'm not going to revive those squadrons here. So I need flotille um 1 or 30 or 37F first of all. Um still so I have to do this management here.
Yeah, it's more effort than I put in.
Okay. Just want these to be a little bit consistent. Okay, so 44 through 49 I can do. But this is just what I'm gonna do. As far as I can tell, this is like about as close as I can get to the historical French naming scheme. Okay, so 50, 51, 52 don't exist.
Is that the historical naming scheme for French naval aviation or French aviation in general?
French naval aviation. Flotille 6 is gonna be the next one I need. There's maybe more rhyme and reason to how I'm doing it here, but it didn't really seem like there was much when I was looking it up. But I also think that was largely down to France not having a particularly large naval aviation force. Throughout history. Like okay, I did get those right, yeah. Like one of the things was ooh, nice. Was Britain and America, especially in World War II, had very large naval squadrons. Or not naval squadrons, but a very large amount of naval squadrons. So they had very consistent naming schemes. Whereas France didn't have as many. So,
Yeah,
hold on.
they do have carriers though. It's not like France didn't have carriers.
Yeah, but they didn't have many, and a lot of them were escort carriers. It's like France has a handful of carriers at most, and some naval patrol squadrons. It's just kind of not enough. All right, so okay, that gets me all the squadrons I need. I don't know how many aircraft are going to be able to be stuck on those carriers, because like my dive bombers are at capacity. My light jet fighters at capacity? My light jet fighters are at capacity. Oh, wait, no, hold on. There are more light jet fighters on stock of both types. I have a little bit of extra light jet fighters. Um, Dive bomber wise, oh god, I'm expecting old dive bombers to have to be brought back, which isn't good because these dive bombers are really good. I have a lot of the fighters on stock, but I'm not using many of those. Well, actually, no, I'm adding more to the light carriers. Naval patrol aircraft should be fine.
Well, even next month, more aircraft will be built, so it's not quite that bad.
Yeah, it's just the dive bombers which are going to be a little bit hellish. Um, all right, so I know those are all in Northern Europe, so I'm trying to think. I'm gonna obviously need to leave some carriers in the Mediterranean. Oh yeah, probably should make sure that all my destroyers are active. I had some older, unmodernized destroyers unactive, but yeah, they're being activated now because I need escorts. I'm gonna move the peaks to the Mediterranean because they're not particularly great, and the Franciscs. Oh, they're already in the Mediterranean. Okay, let's go. Whatever. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take this whole core and move them to Northern Europe. So all the ships that can move are moving. Jean Bar and Nancy are not moving. That should be decent for holding the Mediterranean. Um, at least long enough for me to try to win a decisive battle in Europe. I think I'm gonna move Admiral Ob with the force into Northern Europe. She's not gonna be great at resisting mines given her age, but she is armed with missiles and she is a fast ship. So, um,
Sounds good.
other thought is, do I move the Duquesnas into Northern Europe? With Ob. They're part of 3rd CA Division. The rest of 1st CA is in refit right now, so um, I could. Sharner's damaged for 2 months, so I would love to move her out of the med. She's kind of stuck there. The Algeries are pretty strong. These can probably solo any Italian heavy cruiser. So no, these can. The Algeries can. The Duquesnas are a little weaker. I think I move. Yeah, I think I do. I think I get one CA division in Northern Europe and one in the Med because my CAs are just inactive right now. I'm gonna try to strike with a lot of HSSMs for light. Okay, for my light cruiser force, I'm gonna move the older light cruisers into Northern Europe. I'm going to leave. Okay, the less modernized Emil Bertins into Northern Europe, although one of them's actually damaged. The more modernized Emil Bertins are going to stay in the Mediterranean because these have the 6-inch autoloaders, these don't. Oh god, this is just pull as much of my fleet out of the Med as possible. So Italy has 4 aircraft carriers in active service right now, or 4 fleet carriers in active service, plus plus a lot of CVLs. I'm not going to be able to fully counter it, but I am thinking about leaving something in the Mediterranean. I think Udrint needs to pull out to Northern Europe. That gives me a nice core 4 in Northern Europe. How many does Germany have? 8 CVs. Move these 2 back into Northern Europe. I'll leave these there. Set 4, 5, 6. 6 fleet carrier. I might just go full carrier concentration Northern Europe, leave nothing in the med, but I could leave Penleve and Rochambeau in the med.
It's
Just
really painful getting into a fight without carriers at all.
that's fair. Okay, Penleve and Rochambeau will stay in the med as well as Ville de Paris. Or Ville de Paris, I should say. Dixmude and Dauphine will remain in Northern Europe. Tess will remain in Northern Europe. Foudre, Foch, and Arromanches will move to Northern Europe. Um, I do have 3 of the Devoe class cruisers in Northern Europe. I'm going to move 2nd CL Div into Northern Europe, but 11th will stay in the med. Other cruiser div-wise, those are actually split up between different divs. I'll move the Iles to Northern Europe, and I'll move the Hugoy-Toise to Northern Europe, outside of one of them, which is damaged. And then this one's in 3rd CA, but she's damaged. Or 3rd CL, sorry. I think I will leave Jurien de la Gravier and no. I'm gonna pull these out. And the reason I'm gonna pull these out is I did not see Italy having radar fire or radar guided fire control.
Interesting.
So I think if I get into a battle with them, I can abuse that to my advantage to try to eke out a small victory. But I'm probably not going to get the large victories I hope for. And I think trying to concentrate my missile destroyers against, a big battle with Germany is going to be better. Goal right now is to knock out Germany in a decisive battle or two, and hopefully
That's
the
a reasonably sound strategy, yeah.
yeah, and hopefully get my fleet active again to better deal with Italy. So I'm gonna pull out those ships. And none of my other ships have the missile rebuilds. Fantastique, so 4 of them are damaged from that previous battle. Triumphant, Le Hardy, Le Fantastique. Oh no, that's a Cutlass class, which is damaged. Um, I want to pull them back, but might have to be next turn when they're a little bit healthier. No, I'll pull what I can into Northern Europe of them in the Cutlass class. I lost some Cutlass class, didn't I? Like those things got mined and sunk. Um, a lot of destroyers here still in the med. I'll move the Mosquito class over to Northern Europe, I think. Um, those are moving to the Mediterranean. I mean, most of my fleet right now is moving out of the med, so I should be reflecting that with the destroyers too. So I'm pulling the Sabres out. And Sesks will stay in, the Tiger will stay in, those lighter ones will stay in. Um, we'll leave the Escopettes in. Well, actually, these catapults are split between multiple BD divs. So let me move the Flamberge out. Northern Europe. Actually, I'll just move all the catapults out. So it'll create weird destroyer divisions. Actually, you stay in. There you go. Alright, no, that didn't cancel it. Ship, stop moving. Okay, yeah, there we go. So she'll still remain in command of these. What else is remaining? The Tigers are, so that's 14th destroyer. And I want this one to remain in 13th destroyer. An 8th destroyer. Actually, these 2 should remain. Then I think 17th destroyer's pulling back. Yeah, 17th destroyer's pulling back. So that's correct. That's good enough. All right, and I might halt the reintroduction of another couple Protect class just to save a little bit more money. I need to get these Minesweepers done, and I think that'll be the turn. Pulling a lot of stuff out of the Mediterranean, but leaving enough destroyers there, not really feel like I'm being trapped, and leaving a lot of trade protection destroyers there too. Yeah. This will put me at a significant weakness in the Mediterranean, but if I cannot deal a big blow against Germany, I can move those ships back, and that's kind of the goal. If I have any commanders I have to reassign anywhere. Here's I don't. Ready for next turn?
Yep.
Okay, cruiser battle. I think Italy controls Libya. This would be against Italy. What would I have? And how good is my roll? That's the other thing. If my roll's really good, I might accept this. If I don't, if it's not good, I might see if I can take one against Germany instead. Failed command check, no possible 1 CV. So what am I getting? So I get a CV, I get Ville de Paris, Rochambeau, and Penleve. I get Torville, St. Louis. This could be a carrier battle. Greece is controlled by Germany. That's Italy. Libya would be controlled by Italy right now. My nearest air bases are here. I think this is a decline. This is an interesting battle location, as I don't think it favors either of us. But Italy probably has more planes in the area. You can rearrange your force. Some expected enemy forces, some battleships and supporting forces. This is nearby there. Do I accept this or do I decline it? What are your thoughts? I'm gonna have airstrikes probably from Nice, but they're probably gonna get airstrikes from Italy. I only get
I would
Marseille.
not accept that if they are expected to have battleships.
Oh, that's true. I can rearrange my forces, like that's helpful. They're not expected to have battleships though. Unless like one of the ones they're rebuilding just came back into service.
That's true. I
Okay,
don't know what to say about that.
which cruiser is this? Is it DeVoe class? Gotta be a DeVoe class, unless no, is that earlier? DL that is a DeVoe class. I'm going to decline that action. This is by Malta. Convoy attack off Malta. So 3. I'm declining like way too many battles here. But it's just giving me DeVoe class cruisers. These aren't good. These are anti-aircraft cruisers. Tiger class doesn't. No. Okay. Well, check the cruiser battle again. God, this is giving the enemy so much VP. I want a battle against Germany. Although it's probably not going to happen this month. It might have to happen next month.
Well, you're still ahead on VP, so it's not
Mm.
wholly desperate yet.
And one year. This is very similar. Show data. Sets Torville, St. Louis. All my destroyers. So I get. Yeah, this is very similar to the previous one. Except it's closer to enemy areas. Unexpected coastal raid. So I have to take this then.
I'm not sure how a coastal raid can be unexpected. but you know.
Yeah. Catapult for done. Okay. This might, depending on the time of day and such, this might be a retreat to port. Um, I'll do a suppress and attack enemy ships in general. Oh, destroy a bombardment target. Weather limits air operations. But this is just the shitty cruisers again. I think I just gotta give him the victory on this one. Like, no. Italian cruisers would have their way with these things. These are well armored. No, that's Magbox. I'm not throwing Magbox protected or not protected. Magbox light cruisers against the enemy like that. Against Italy like that. These things are here to be carrier escorts and nothing else. Should probably assign them to that role, but I have other destroyers down here. Not other destroyers. I have other cruisers down here. Give me one of them. Like, I'm not gonna beat this. I'm not gonna beat that in an action.
Yeah, in my experience, the game really likes to give you the oldest cruisers possible.
No, it's giving me the newest cruisers. That's the problem. I want the older cruisers, because my older cruisers are the ones with the 6-inch main batteries, and some of them have major refits. Oh, nice. We've sunk an Italian CA. We lose a sub, mineling sub. Sink an enemy sub. An enemy sub. Surcouf has hit a mine in Northern Europe. An enemy sub. Sink an enemy sub. We lose a destroyer. USA has joined the war against Germany. God damn, I don't have enough destroyers to protect my active fleet. Okay. I need to see actually which ship they just sank. Or which destroyer they just sank. So this would be March. Date. Let's sort by date here. So we're looking in the 4s, right? No. 5s? No, 3s. I'm being stupid. 4 is April. 3 is March. God damn it, brain. What? Oh, it actually properly sorts by date now. Thank goodness. That was an older issue. Commandant Lucas was a cask class destroyer. Okay, fine then. Okay then. That is fine. So my main fleet is now deployed against Germany. Italy's got an advantage in the Med. A lot of my ships have finished repairing. Um, it is probably literally cheaper to just refit Surcouf at this point. The current problem is she's overweight. I want to get radar directed medium AA. I could cut down an I could cut down a fire director for more medium AA. Because yeah, she's an anti-aircraft cruiser. Okay then. So that'll save me some money. Um, that saves me about 300 a month to do that. So I'm gonna leave Nancy and Jean Bar in the Med right now. Well, I could pull Jean Bar into Northern Europe and swap her with a different battleship. That's a consideration. I might send like Paris or Triumphant in instead of her. Come on, come on. There we go. Send Sir Kufin. There we go. That saved me money. Yeah, I think I'm gonna send Triumphant into the med and Chunbar out of the med. I think Nancy is a good ship to leave in the med. Okay. What's the current state here? 1 month. 1 month on a lot of these rebuilds, which is good. Unfortunately, that's pretty much evened up the VP. And I gotta fight Germany now. Okay, oh, did someone get promoted or leave or what? What happened? Oh, I was thinking this was good. Okay, yeah, he got promoted. Third battle cruiser division. All the above averages are assigned. Grab an above average off of a light cruiser division. So 7th light cruiser will lose your commander. 7th light cruiser will instead gain an average. But how about an average lucky average gunnery expert? And then cruiser Devo needs don't have good choices, so we'll just grab a random. Okay. Once on those, I'm gonna lay down another set of 4 of the Corvettes though. I'm sorry, I need them. Even if that is gonna be expensive, I need those things in service. But the good news is that hopefully things will look better here. Carrier battle against Germany near Iceland, that does give them an advantage. But I think I need to take this. Which means I think we finally have the battle for this episode. Passes command check. You can rearrange your forces. Alright. So what do we have? So 5th Carrier Division, Foch, Airmensch, Foudre Commandant Test, Jan Le Havre. And they have battle cruiser divisions escorting them, and then the main force is a battle division. So I can rearrange my forces, which means pull the battle cruisers into the battleship force.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
So how do I do this? No, they're rearranging. Okay, so division role / subordination should be a lead on can I even do that here? Oh, so I have to click on a ship to reassign it. So I cannot drag the divisions from a force to another force. Yeah, I have nothing in the main force for some reason. I mean, the other thought is that just move as many ships into 1st Battle Division as possible. I could probably operate Normandy, or what is it? What would that be? So it would be Jean Bar, Normandy, Clemenceau, Rennes, and Marseille. I could probably operate those together if needed. Division, 1st battle. Reassign ship, 1st battle. Reassign ship, 3rd battle cruiser. So it's not allowing those in 1st battle because they're battle cruisers rather than battleships. Um, I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move Terrible or the Terribly to that ninth destroyer. Ninth destroyer is what's escorting first battleship. Ninth destroyer is gonna get Terrible and Mullen, the very least. So show data. These are both the Fantastique class. Want to see. Those battle cruisers are just going to be stuck guarding the CVs, but that does at least give me a good battle division force. But I'd love to reassign you in charge of the B division, or I wish I could move stuff from the carrier force to the main forces. Do you know any way to do that?
I have not played on this beta. I do
Okay.
not. Just being able to change it at all is pretty nice, though.
Yeah, looks like I can't move ships between divisions, but like that's all it gives me for the main force. So Harpon is
It is a carrier battle, so
yeah. Actually, I'm gonna here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna temporarily reassign these to. Oh, hold on. Yeah,
can you
here's a.
assign the battleships to a battlecruiser division?
I think I could probably, right? No, I can't. Although, yeah. So the Terrible and the Mullen are there. Now the good thing is Epio and Harpon have missiles. So I want to actually see if any of my other ships have missiles. The Mullen and the Terrible don't. So I'm gonna reassign the Terrible back to whatever destroyer division she was originally part of. So I'll put her in 21st destroyer. Um, Actually, I'm gonna temporarily reassign these to 21st destroyer too. Then I'm gonna grab those two back down, 21st destroyer, and put them in 9th destroyer again. So that Lamalin is gonna lead 9th destroyer because she is a Le Fantastique class. But after that, I'm gonna load that division up with missile destroyers. For for the purpose of throwing as many destroyers at the enemy as possible. So now I gotta figure out which other ones are actual things. So that's a Le Fantastique. I was considering putting all the Le Fantastiques together. Um, Original endurance. So are do we have any other destroyers with missiles on them? Cutlass is not. Instant Harry is not. That's a Cutlass. Silet. Their original endurance might mean that they don't show up. Those are going to show up though. So to pair her original endurance, so she's probably not going to show up. Assume. Oh god, that's a peak class. Yeah, peaks in there, which is not great. Ova. Ova's a Maricane. She does have missiles, but showing 0 endurance on these. I am going to reassign Hova to the 9th destroyer, though. Because she has or she has surface ship missiles. I'm going to reassign the Terrible to the 22nd destroyer division. Actually, no. I will reassign this to the 21st then.
I had a one game where I managed to skip 1,500-ton destroyers.
Interesting. I mean, it can happen.
Yeah, you can do a lot with an 1,100 tonner. A lot more than you think you should be able to do.
Yeah. I think that's a good thing. So, for those there. No data from Mameluke. Cutlass class. I have a lot of Cutlass class active. These are. That's an epee. Okay, cool. That's Toreg. Any of these have any endurance, I'm gonna assign them to the other division. So that Saber class has endurance, so you get assigned to Ninth Destroyer. There we go. Ninth Destroyer now has the maximum amount of ships. That is 4 missile ships, plus Lamalin in the lead. And first battle division is Jean-Bart, Clemenceau, and Normandy. Now the thing about the Les Fantastiques is they have auto-loading 6-inch guns.
Nice.
So that is why I'm putting her in the lead as the leader of that force. And the other 4 to fling missiles at the enemy. Okay. Accept. 5 destroyers unable to take part. Attack enemy ships in general. The issue is Germany has Iceland. So Germany
That
does have the
will be
base.
rough.
Yep. So Jean Bart, Clemenceau, and Normandy, these are all forward designs. They are all refit with missiles, I believe. Jean Bart, you are too. Yes. So over here, DD Floret should be probably supports on everything just to make sure that I'm not losing these. Support on that. Highly, be a screen on Foch then. A lot of my missiles are over here, unfortunately, which is not great. Okay. Yeah, hopefully this will help. Oh, Lamalin couldn't make it. So, that ain't good. Yeah, so. Destroyer intentionally assigned as the lead of that formation couldn't make it to the battle. God damn it.
Yep.
Anyway, uh, first of all, that's what our search looks like. I'm going to reduce that down to about 250. And that's what our searchlight looks like here. I'm going to reduce that down to about 250. I am going to put up night cap. The cap levels on these forces. Hold on, do I have multiple flags again? You know what? Your core on that group. Where I set you guys to AI control. Alright, core. Be a screen. Screen, yawn, AI control. No idea why that. Anyway, so scouting is that. I want you guys to already go on heavy cap. We're gonna have to find them. What time is it? It is morning. I'm gonna need to have some of my carriers provide cap over to these forces, and I actually think that will be. Will that be Foch and Erminch? Okay, all these carriers have jet fighters, so I think yeah, these guys will. These guys will provide cap to Jean Bar, and then the other carriers will provide cap to themselves, basically. There should be a core on Foch then, if these guys aren't gonna, if these guys are gonna be support on Foch. Okay. Actually, you will just provide cap to Foch. Okay, that'll be fine. Food drain, command and test.
So you're gonna ready a strike?
Yep. This is somewhat stressful. So I got 3 carrier divisions. Nothing else really is gonna be that capable of launching aircraft. Um, so I got all these dive bombers ready. I think I prepare that one for an anti-shipping missile attack. And the big question is, do I do bombs or do I do bombs for the remaining dive bombers, or how many torpedoes do I decide to bring? Depends on if I'm go after the German carriers or whatever the German battleships are, but they probably have battleships in with the carrier force. I
It's a
think.
carrier battle, so the carriers are probably the more dangerous threat. So I would go with bombs.
Okay. Um, so that's what I will bring there. I do need an escort because it is a carrier battle, but I'm probably going to want to cut that squadron down in half so that more of that is held back to defend my carriers. I'm now leaning on my chair backwards. So ready that strike. The remaining dive bombers, just do heavy and ready them with the other aircraft. I'll probably have some dive bombers on torpedo attack, but definitely not all of them. Other squadron, get a dive bomber set to 8, get a dive bomber set to 10 on heavy. Give me another light jet fighter escort of 7. Ready strike, the other 2 will be set to heavy. Alright, 7th carrier. So, Foudre commanded test, these are the most modern carriers of the Navy. These will definitely be providing more the cap, so guess that's good that I assigned them to this division. Um, get their dive bombers ready. So that one's going on naval strike. I think this one I am gonna put on, no, not ground strike, naval strike. Missile 8 there. Heavy on those dive bombers. I'm gonna go torpedo on that dive bomber. So ready to strike. Yes, you do. I set that group to 8 missiles. Those guys are awesome. Those guys will go on heavy bomb. Heavy bomb's only 1,000 pounders though.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
Yeah, I'll go heavy bomb on that one too. Um, you guys will need one of those as an escort. Actually, I'm gonna take those because those are longer range. And then on here, you have 2 squadrons of those. So 7 jets is the escort, and then the rest will remain on the carriers for cap purposes. Going in with a lower squadron of escorts, but hopefully enough to do some damage. All right. Remaining ones, I only have 2 of these dive bombers, and the other dive bombers can't actually take missiles here. On Yon, I think,
Really?
yeah,
Huh.
I don't think the other ones can. Can they? Well, maybe they can. But God, their range is gonna suck. Actually, here, if I do this, can I actually put you on G? I can. Okay. Actually, no, they have a heavier bomb load. Okay, so that's the plan. Naval strike heavy. Um, then give me like an escort group of 6 fighters guarding those guys. Okay, we got 2 sets of dive bombers there. 12 there. Those I want on heavy. Those I do want on naval strike. Then just don't have the long range jet fighters on these. So we'll give that like 6. Ready to strike. If 10, oh, hold on. Where I set this to 10, but apparently I didn't. Then the remaining 2 that are on 2, go to heavy. No, I set it the other way around. God damn it. God damn it, game. That'll just have to do. Okay then. Let's see how this goes. Yes, catapult launch search planes from everything. Okay, recon is taking off. I'm gonna set you guys to 25 knots and start moving closer to the carriers. Carriers, I want you to go 25 knots, so we're looking for them somewhere out here, probably. Strikes are readied. Looking to spot targets. The aircraft have mechanical problems.
Yeah, that happens.
Alright, so what is unready on these? And, let me just send that up. Ready those. Ready those. I have time. So, you know, all these unready ones, I'll put those ones on torpedo too. 6 carrier division. So the unready dive bombers, put these ones on torpedo. No, I can't. These ones can't carry torpedoes. Yeah, okay. Hoping that this time though that works. Possible those same aircraft have issues again, but I don't know. Okay. Some aircraft have mechanical issues. We have no detection of enemy forces. And weather now limits air operations in the carrier action. Great. Okay. I guess send in the battlecruiser force. See what we can find. Our cap attacks an enemy scout plane, I assume. Enemy do attack of our scout plane, so I don't know where that is. This weather. The weather gonna fucking cancel my carrier battle?
It's quite possible.
Yeah. I was like, I'm 53 minutes into this. I want to do the battle. Each of you slow down to 20 knots. Don't overstress any engines in the fleet. I guess we'll sail up closer to Iceland then, see if we can spot anything. Have radar, but it is, you know, raining. Where are the Germans? You know what? Here's my thought. Let's position ourselves in an area they won't expect. No, no. Oh god. No, pause, pause, pause. I need to redo search arcs. Okay. Yes, catapult launch search planes. No. Yes, catapult launch search planes from everything. The thought. Oh god, it's gonna be nighttime. Shit. Okay, so they are dive bombing my division. We never found anything. Glide bombing. I'm gonna go 26 because of those ships. Okay, yeah. Oh my. Okay, so we got caught by the airbase. But it looks like we only shot down their planes and nothing else particularly bad happened. Unfortunately, not having the light carriers active, um, means that I don't get the night, cap up.
Yeah, sometimes I like to start my battles by sending a large airstrike at the nearest airbase.
There.
At least they're only glide bombing you rather than
Yep.
firing missiles or
Okay, they are torpedo
torpedoing you.
bombing me. They're torpedo bombing me right now, but a lot of them are getting damaged because of the medium anti-aircraft guns. Looks like. And a lot of planes are getting shot down just due to that light anti-aircraft. Alright, so run over this way, everyone. Um, Actually, you guys go at 25. Each of you go at 25. Go at 25 a little bit into the night just to kind of make progress. Slow down to 20. Okay. So, there's a lot of time left on this carrier battle, but the idea is to... Oh my god, where? Ah! Missiles incoming. Yep, they have night-capable medium bombers with missiles. Great. Keep going, just keep going. Okay, for now, you guys go down to 27 knots. Okay. Go that way. Go down to 20. Because now, if it's something where, you know, it gets into a battleship engagement, I can probably win that. God, we're gonna need, I'm gonna need to do some, good spotting here. So I don't think they're gonna be up north of us. I'm gonna bring the distance up to 300. I'm actually just gonna do that.
You know, usually when it gets to the second day of a battle on RTW, I do 360-degree searches.
Probably smart. I think I'm gonna do a wide search, especially with that especially with that fleet. Um, but yeah, I don't think they're up here. I don't think they're could be up here. Actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna go right a little further. Actually, I'm continuing to move up. That might be good, just in a wide search arc astern. And my thought is to get over here, try to get out of the enemy search arcs, basically. And weather limits air operations again, now that it is daytime. Yes, yes, okay, yes, yes. Catapult launch. Okay, go down that way. Okay, you know what? Please find a target. Damn it, that's all I want. What the fuck? There's a shot fired. At what? At what? Something shot at... Why was there a gunshot? Why was there a gunshot? Oh. That's what's going on. Some of my destroyers are reaching minimum fuel level. So apparently there's a gunshot sound played when that happens. We have no spotting reports.
Unfortunate,
Yeah.
but a lot of carrier battles ended up being not battles.
Yeah. Recon on anything up here. Don't. Where the hell are they? Yes, catapult launch all the search planes you can.
I'm sure the post-battle lines will be fascinating.
You know what? Stretch right more. Right, you know what? Stay with the carriers. All of you stay together because you can combine your anti-aircraft power together. At the very least, if we get attacked now, fine, I'll end the scenario. Hey, we torpedoed an enemy CV retiring from the engagement.
Well, no damage on either side, so that's
Yep,
pretty good.
Moltka took that torpedo hit. She only has 35 aircraft, so she's probably jet capable now. Or a converted. No, she's not a conversion.
Is
Yeah,
there still that bug where aircraft capacity is bugged or whatever?
I have no idea. So no damage on anything. Air details. Yeah, no hits scored. How many did we shoot down? So we lost one plane, an air-to-air loss, which was a float plane scout. They lost 22. 16 aircraft. 13 fighters, 1 torpedo bomber, 2 medium bombers to anti-aircraft fire, and then 6 ops losses. And yeah, Molka just gets hit by a torpedo at the end. So where... They were down over here. They were up here originally. So we do this. The weather
Yeah, you
just
just
kind of...
completely missed them. They went the
Yeah.
other way you did.
Yep. But like, the float plane scouts just never saw him. God damn it. Perfect opportunity, and it's just wasted. Oh, well.
I was not aware you could hit that button to close the battle.
Well, we've hit about an hour, so I think that's going to be the episode. Boys,
I've
below...
actually been to the Belle Woods.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
neat place.
Orville is in the yard with engine problems. That would be an Algerie class. Corbeil's finished reconstruction, Leon Gambetta's finished reconstruction, which means I probably need to now send Torville in for a rebuild to keep in stuff. Gas turbines, but success has eluded them. Of course, you have no research budget. Alright, new light jet fighter prototypes. So speed's gone up, firepower is about the same, maneuverability is about the same, range is probably what I'm most invested in? Range or speed?
Yeah, I kind of like the blotch.
Yeah, I think the block's probably the best, but I don't know if that's great. Marseille has hit a mine in northern Europe and is damaged. Ansenru has sunk a sub. Our patrol aircraft has sunk 2 subs. St. Louis is damaged from a mine strike.
Ooh, that budget.
Yep. Last thing I will do is I gotta apparently now send the Algerie class in for a rebuild to avoid the current problem they are having of you know, this of you know, 2 of them being out for a while. So yeah, this is 3 months at 628. Currently it's 3 months at 1067. So Algerie in, St. Louis in, Marseille in. Actually, Algerie and St. Louis will get that same refit. That'll just save me some money. God, I'm not going to be able to win this because all my ships are going to hit mines. Apparently Germany's blockaded now. Good. Oh, the US probably sent ships over.
Yeah, yeah, I would try and end the war as quickly as possible, just due to that budget or lack thereof.
The thing is, a good portion of the budget right now is in construction. If I can get that construction out, that budget decreases. Or that budget really gets better. And that construction is damn close. That's the problem, is I got caught on a build cycle, and I am close to ending that build cycle, or at least completing the current production. Everything got caught with like half a year or less until completion. So it's just like, God, I'm trying to get everything done so that I can get my full Navy active again. Um,
Yeah, even in a long, slow war, I'm leery to rebuild anything. Just
it,
because I would rather have it for a battle than have it be caught and refit, eating
the
budget.
the rebuild started before the war began.
Yeah.
And part of the issue was the tensions with Italy had declined one turn, and then the next turn they jumped up by 3. So it caught me a little bit by surprise. Now, this is where I'm gonna save money, is just with a quick refit of Marseille.
What the fuck is that battle cruiser? Why does
You
it have a single gun?
it didn't have the I didn't have the weight to fit a double when she was first built.
You could have put a triple somewhere.
I think it was unreliable triples at the time, or I might have not even had them.
I never thought I would see a de-Reuterized battle cruiser.
She was commissioned in 1914, so
You probably had triples.
maybe. Probably unreliable triples though. Um,
Ah, they're fine. They'll get fixed in a
yeah,
refit later.
that's fair. But it was suitably cursed. I want to do it. The follow-on class of battlecruisers, which is Nancy and Rouen, or not Nancy and Rouen, Nancy, Foudroyant, and Rouen, have that same layout but with a double in that spot. Okay, that has barely brought my budget under control. 1 month until Victor Hugo, 1 month until Colbert. Alsace. So Alsace is a rebuild. Sully, Bedroyant, and Latouche-Treville. Latouche-Treville completing her rebuild is going to get me a lot of money back. That's a big one. The other big one is Joffre, because Latouche-Treville and Joffre those are engine rebuilds on those two
Ooh.
ships.
Yeah, that's expensive.
Actually, no, Latouche-Treville is not an engine rebuild. Latouche-Treville is just a missile refit. So, yeah, but those are both expensive. Joffre is an engine rebuild. Um, a lot of that was just kind of like, okay, war's imminent, but I think it's far enough away that I can rebuild these and not be suddenly caught out by it once the Italian tensions decline. Then they shot up to 3 the next turn. Then, a couple turns later, we were at war, and Italy pulled a little sneaky on me, and allied Germany on the exact same turn they declared war on me.
That is
So
impressively bad luck.
Caribbean is out for 3 months. I'm okay with that. I think the other Le Fantastiques still in the Med are going to move into Northern Europe because I want all of them there. It is saying Germany's blockaded, and that's because America's come in. Unfortunately, my forces in the Med are going to be weak for a bit. If Italy does an invasion battle of anything, I am going to have to defend it, and that's going to be a little rough. But if they invade Dalmatia, I do probably have a chance because I actually do have the air support assets there. But yeah, 1 month away from a lot of these rebuilds. Done.
The Adriatic's the one place where coastal artillery is actually useful, in my opinion.
Yep. So Alsace is 1 month out. Yeah. Droyant is 1 month out. Yeah, Verdroyant was damaged. Alsace was refit. Sully was damaged. Victor Hugo's a refit. St. Louis and Tourville just got sent in for damage. Boucherville's a refit. Colbert got sent in for damage. Those are refits. So 1 month out into Protect class as well, which I'm fine with. Those are also missile rebuilds. Um, I think I'm gonna halt one of the yeah, I'm gonna halt one of the Corvettes. And I think that is it. This episode's been going on for you know, over an hour. Oh, and two
All right.
submarines are also only 2 turns away from completion. So it's just like so close to getting everything built. Just last a little bit longer. I'm probably not going to develop a new aircraft type just yet, and probably not for another 2 months until like most of this stuff's done. Although I am going to have to start unhalting stuff pretty soon too. Um, just to get, the remaining Protect classes done. I think Tage is probably going to be massively deprioritized for this war. I might try for Henri the Fourth, the missile pre-dread, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I built a missile pre-dread once too.
Yeah.
Twice actually.
Actually,
Of course, I converted it into a light carrier first, and then bolted a missile launcher onto it.
Oh.
So if it's still a missile pre-dreadnought is debatable,
Yeah.
but it was a pre-dreadnought at one point, and was then later fitted with missiles.
Yeah. Well, this is a proper missile pre-dread. Got held in mothball and then now being rebuilt. But the problem is, that's an engine rebuild, so it's expensive and it's very difficult to afford, especially, when I have two carriers getting engine rebuilds at the same time.
All right. Well, you should probably end the episode.
Yep. I think it's a good time to end this episode. We're just, goddamn, nothing happened. I wanted stuff to happen and nothing happened. Nothing ever happens. Anyways, thank you everyone for watching. This has been me, NoName117 Spore, joined by Enderminion today. If you are interested in other things I do, links to my Discord and Twitch are down below. You can join my Discord for notifications when these videos go live, and you can join my Twitch for watching non-Rule the Waves related games.
You can also join the Rule the Waves Discord server.
Yes, the Rule the Waves community Discord server. We're both admins in that. Officially recognized, but not actually official, so I do have to add that as a little
officially
caveat.
unofficial.
Officially unofficial, yes. Unofficially official? I don't
One
know.
of those two.
Yeah. It's weird. Probably the closest thing for an official server for Rule of Waves 2. And 1.
But not actually official.
Yeah, but not actually official. But not for 3. Not for 3. But yeah, what I was gonna say is that tomorrow for me, which will be presumably yesterday for you, I'll be doing a live stream on Twitch. God, I am announcing a live stream on Twitch a day after it's probably done. God damn it. Flyout's coming out, so.
Oh yeah, Flyout. Yeah, that'll be great.
Yeah. So, yeah. It'll already be out for you people watching this video, so yeah, go.
Unfortunately for us, it's not out yet.
Yeah. For us, it's a few hours out. For you guys, it's out. So go get it. It'll probably be pretty good. I'll be streaming it. I'll probably be streaming it on I'll probably be streaming it that first day it releases. I'll probably be streaming it like today, the day this episode comes out. And if I'm not, it'll probably be the next day. Like I think that I will probably be streaming Flyout either on an everyday occurrence for a little bit or like, every other day. Or somewhere in between. That's my expectation. Until I burn out. Yeah. Gonna stream Flyout until I burn out. And yeah, with all that being said, yeah, the link to the community Discord is down below. That is true. I do provide that in my videos. And because I need to add that. And the last thing I need to add is thank you, Matrix Slytherin and Naval Warfare Simulations for the free key on this. Goddamn, I still got to do one away. I'm hoping that getting back into streaming will really help me with that. But goddamn, I have been promising that since like May, and I've not done it, and I need to do it. Sorry, guys. Anyways, see you next time. Bye. And do you want to say bye too?
Oh, all right. Bye. See you next time, guys.